This is why I put up Joe.
Hello, my name is Joseph Winehouse. Are you all ready for a good time tonight?
Oh, yeah!
So my father is Jewish, and my mother is Irish Catholic. That makes me their son. My mother is tough. She takes no shit, and that is why I changed my own diapers. For years, I was depressed because my aunt molested me. And she wasn't the pretty one. The first girl I ever asked out said she was washing her hair. But I think that was a lie because she had cancer. Did you know you're supposed to bring a rooster to a cockfight? You only make that mistake once. Here is an impression. That was an idiot with 2 pieces of cardboard. So I know a guy, and he wrote a book for children. And I think since the reason we're all here tonight, it's a good time to share this book with everyone. So I now present Late Larry.
Yeah!
This is Larry. Larry is always late. Larry was late for school. Larry received detention.
It's not good, Larry.
That's what you get.
Larry definitely.
Larry was late for practice. Larry had to run laps.
That's just good exercise.
Your lesson this time, Larry. Damn it, Larry. Come on, Larry. Get with it.
For once, Larry came home early.
Yeah, Larry!
Yeah, good boy, Larry.
All right, good job. I think that's the end of the story.
Larry's mommy was playing with her friends.
You just showed the audience a bunch of dicks.
I didn't see it. Was she sucking hands?
Sometimes it's okay to be late.
All right, Larry. Yeah, Larry. It's the gavel. You get him next time, Larry.
But do you know when it's not okay to be late? It's to the roast of Terrible Tim. That man is a legend, and he deserves respect, and that's why we've all come here tonight. So let's first give it up for our roasters. We have Pat Haggerty, Antonio Dorado, Ed Brown, Nick Cara, Pauline Murphy, Michelle Conrad, Farouk Hussein, and James Pontillo, and Sal Caldonado, everybody. But enough about them schmucks. Let's give a big welcome to the one, the only, the one we love to hate, a Staten Island living legend. Please, everybody, give a warm welcome to Terrible Tim.
Right, thanks for the love. Spread love, Terrible Tim Nation. Right, Brother Man Bear is playing in the background. 3.6 million views on YouTube. All right, cut it.
Classics.
But Terrible Tim doesn't identify as a comedian. That I just got to play the guitar, and sometimes the lyrics might be funny, sometimes people might be laughing at it. But I don't identify as a comedian. I'm going to read some stuff here. Some of it's not funny. And the thing is, and I didn't mean that to be funny, and people are laughing. So, and some of the things I would say are funny that I think are funny, and no one will laugh. Okay, but I think to sum up, the main thing about Terrible Tim is people object to the fact that Terrible Tim doesn't believe in the fake news. He doesn't believe in the official, pathetic, fictional, ludicrous narrative of 9/11, and I don't believe that children died at Sandy Hook or Orlando or Parkland or all of these fake news shootings that we've been inundated with ever since Sandy Hook, because the government is hell-bent on taking away the Second Amendment from law-abiding Americans. So you're right. So, hey, is that Jay Miller? Holy shit! Jay Miller! Jay Miller recently refriended me on Facebook because he sensed that Terrible Tim is rising up in the showbiz game. And this is Terrible Tim is coming out into the larger scene of show business. But anyway, let me just sum up. I'll just run through this real quick and move on to the talented people in this room. Okay? Now, just to open up with how I feel about 9/11 is take it easy there, Jay. It'll be over very soon. See whatever you think.
Tim, do you have any songs about it?
I might have a heart attack at any moment anyway. Not that I look like I should get a heart attack. But in the words of William Blum, no matter how paranoid or conspiracy-minded you are, what the government is actually doing is far worse than you could imagine. And I hang my hat on that. That's the way, okay? Now,
You're not wearing a hat.
if I would, it would be a Jay Miller hat that designates some kind of weird thing I'm willing to do at the gay club. All right, now.
Conspiracy.
All right. Now me and Jay Miller are having a conversation, just like when he was on the microphone and I was in the audience back at Marie's Pizza about a year or so ago. All right, so 9/11. Well, that's all I have to do is say 9/11? 9/11.
Anything Tim says is true. Everything is true that Tim says. Everything is true. You can verify it.
All right, everybody be quiet so we can get through this thing real quick. Simmer down. This is a Terrible Tim microphone. Son, you better recognize. 9/11 so easy that even a child could figure out that the building exploded into clouds of dust. Building 7 was not even hit by a plane. How do 2 planes take down 3 buildings? And another little known fact, be quiet. Another little known fact, Building 6 hollowed out to the core, down to the sub-basements.
Get the fuck out of here. How do we not know this?
Jay Miller, let me talk. Be a good man, Jay Miller. Come on, this ain't the gay club. We're not at the gay club. We're at the Terrible Tim Club here. Building 6 was hollowed down to the sub-basements where all the gold disappeared from.
What?
That's right. And I tried to make this easy for Jay Miller to understand. When I emailed him on Facebook, I said what they did with all that money they stole from Building 6, they spent it on gay sex. So now Jay Miller understands it. All right? This guy's giving me the phone. I'm fighting the crowd to get this done. They won't be quiet. And he's flashing his phone. If people be quiet, I'll be out of here. If people be quiet, I'll be out of here in a few minutes. Stop it. Stop it. All right, but most significantly of all, as you can hear...
Give him the Sandy hook.
Is he done yet?
How can I be done? You won't let me talk. But most significantly of all is most folks do not care about 3,000 of their fellow Americans being murdered by their own government, and the millions of folks murdered in the military adventures that were enabled by this operation. 9/11 was designed to make it all possible. Okay. On Terrible Tim World Order Facebook and BitChute, Terrible Tim shows you the problems that exposes the phony fake mass shootings using their very own fake news footage. I don't know why people are laughing over here. Let me just finish this. If you believe in the fake news, you cannot watch a Terrible Tim movie.
It's a total disaster.
Okay? Now, 3 of the so-called roasters, one of them didn't show up, Sam Stevens. Stop with the waving. All right? Jack Hackerty and Ed Brown have blocked Terrible Tim on Facebook for the unforgivable sin of doubting the provably beyond all reasonable doubt fake news. I sent them only a few videos pertaining to the fake news. Only a few.
I don't want any.
So they blocked me. And they will complain and cry to anybody who will listen to them and say that Terrible Tim trolled and spammed the shit out of him. Isn't that right, Jack Hackerty?
Yes.
Okay? And Ed Brown. No coincidence that Jack Hackerty always professes his love of cock. and that, be quiet.
Yeah, that's no conspiracy.
And that Ed Brown actually is a cock. The boring Ed Brown will lose his job transporting Negroes on the prison bus when they see him on the Terrible Tim public access television show. Who will transport the Negroes after they get rid of Ed Brown? All right, Sal Caladonado will say, I am not an engineer or a physics major or a pilot, so why couldn't planes pass through buildings if they were made of clouds? Why couldn't buildings explode into dust in less than 10 seconds? Pauline Murphy says she loves adorable, funny puppies and happy animals. All right. Farouk Hussein will be arrested and detained if this party gets out of hand and the police are called. Nick Cara does an impeccable job doing Terrible Tim impressions. You can hear him on one of my Terrible Tim movies saying, it's all fake, throughout the whole movie. John Kirschner, I think he's mad at me because on Facebook I said that the Yankee game is just childish and stupid. How the fuck can anyone do that? But John Kirschner says, he's still my friend despite everything. Well, Terrible Tim likes everybody too, except for the boring Ed Brown. It is ridiculous, John Kirschner suggests, that Terrible Tim has to believe in the most insane, ludicrous, fake news nonsense that is beyond what can even be imagined in order to maintain good fellowship. All right, now we're going to close it out. So this guy can stop waving that phone at me. Michelle Conrad said, although in jest, that nothing ever really just happens. And she's right. Nothing ever does really just happen, at least in the way that you think it might. All right, thank you everybody for your patience and your forbearance. and I mean that kind of. Jay Miller, run up with that, show love. We gotta give Jay Miller the Sandy Hook when he interrupts the Terrible Tim presentation. Spread love, Terrible Tim Nation, Terrible Tim Nation.
There was one rule: don't touch the microphone.
Also, that's what happened at the end of Tim, sit there, you piece of shit.
Oh, no, Tim, over here, Tim.
Tim, over here.
Tim, please. One more time for Terrible Tim. It's like throwing a birthday party for the kid that nobody likes. I don't know.
Oh, my God. That got so out of control. That wasn't a high five, but no, Tim, you did great up here. You did great.
Wonderful. Welcome to the Greg and Rob podcast. Presents a Terrible Tim roast.
Right. My God. We got a lot of star here. A lot of star
power.
Yes, that's true. We
have a great dais and Johnny Caps. I don't know what the fuck you're doing there, taking up people's seats.
You didn't get the memo, did you, Johnny Caps? Those are for comedians.
Yeah, those are important people. He's gonna find out when he gets his email back from the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival.
Oh, man, this turnout is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, my
it's so unbelievable that Terrible Tim doesn't even believe it. Yes, he doesn't even believe it.
There's going to be 10 YouTube videos tomorrow about this.
Oh, I can't wait to fight with your trolls on the internet. I can't wait.
True.
It's going to be great.
Oh, my God. Tim denies the Holocaust. He denies...
9/11 and Sandy Hook.
Denies... Hey, Tim, how about denying a fucking meal, right?
You've burned less calories over the year than 9/11's burned people.
Right. Oh, my God. Wow. Some would say Tim is the Eric Clapton of Staten Island.
Yes. Yes, and Michelle Conrad is your Layla.
Yes.
That's who. That's who that is. Tim wishes she was on her knees. You know what I mean?
Tim hasn't been obsessed with something that big and Jewish since the Holocaust.
Right.
Two Holocausts.
Oh, man.
My God. The only mass shooting Tim believes in when he comes to a photo with Michelle Conrad.
Right.
Oh, man. I want you to know that Tim, if Tim committed suicide.
Oh, yeah, don't believe it. If Tim is killed tomorrow, do not believe it. It was not the government, it was his heart.
Yes.
That's exactly who it is.
True. Oh, no, he's leaving.
Where's he going?
Tim, he huffed a lot of paint in the 80s.
Tim, you've huffed more paint than 9/11 first responders huffed at Ground Zero.
Yes.
There we go. I fucked it up.
Oh, my God. Tim, a lot of his songs, he talks about his dick, right?
Yeah.
Right? He has a chode.
Yeah. His dick is so short and fat, it should be called Sal Volcano.
Right. Man. Terrible Tim has a bunch of 9/11 songs. That's nice. If 9/11 ever becomes a holiday, 100.67 has at least an album to play, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I want to hear that classic, Baby, It's Dusty Outside. That's what I want to hear. Or Feliz Navi Jihad. Why don't you let me get that? Don't you let me...
I don't.
Oh, man. You're like the Perry Como of 9/11.
Absolutely.
And the Robert Plant.
Oh, man. Hey, what does Terrible Tim and the Sandy Hook survivor have in common?
I know. Neither have any friends.
Yes.
They're no friends. I'm your friend, buddy. I'm just saying.
I like you.
I think we're done, right?
No, we're not. Shut the
all
fuck
right.
up. Oh, man.
You got a few more in the
Yeah. Tim actually is a nice guy.
Yeah.
I went over his house once.
For movie night.
We watched a great movie. It was called The Moon Landing.
Yeah.
In closing, Tim, I have a conspiracy that Tim actually works for the government. He works for Soros.
He's a controlled operative.
That's all.
Get a load of Brotherman Shill over here.
Exactly.
The Brotherman Shill. That's for TT Nation.
That was all that was. You guys ready for more? Come
Let's do
on.
this. Let's see.
Let's see.
Our first roaster of the evening, he neglected his 7-week-old son to be here just to talk to you guys. Give it up for Antonio Dorado.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, play. That's my favorite song. Oh, my God. This is the hottest roast. Tim. It's not the jet fuel that burned down those buildings. It's this fire from this roast. Tim. I was here for Greg and Rob for putting this together. Yes. Full disclaimer, I'm in a secret group of Greg and Rob called The Shadows. That's because the only way I could talk to them about throwing up is in the dark. I like Greg and Rob. They're actually good friends of mine. They always walk around slouch back because their back hurts from carrying the slant. I have no idea why the manager's clapping. He must be a big fan. No, but Sal, I'm really happy for you. Sal and his wife, they're expecting a baby, and I'm really so excited for our sons to start kindergarten and do that first Fisher-Price podcast where they just talk about being recovering pain addicts. Oh, man, it's going to be fun, though. God bless. I can't wait for that. Who else do I got on this? Oh, man, going right from Sal. Gerald Martinez. I love Jerry. Jerry's a great guy. Jerry's always the skinniest person in the room, but the fattest person at the AIDS clinic. A little thing about Jerry is Jerry got into comedy because he was too tired of telling spooky stories on Tales from the Crypt. This guy was my buddy. Farouk. I found out me and Farouk are Arab brothers now. I'm 5% Arabic. God bless. Do you know what's about Farouk? You know, he tried to join ISIS. Thank you. But he was polite man. Farouk tried to join ISIS, but they actually wound up shutting him down because suicide vests don't come in husky. You puffy son of a bitch. Cool. No, I like Farouk. We both like superheroes, which is great. His favorite superhero is Batman because they both do their best work operating out of a cave. Oh, man. There's some ladies on this day-ass. Oh, ladies? Yeah, let's start roasting some ladies. So Pat Haggerty, I hope Pat Haggerty becomes the most successful out of all of us because when women come out about sexual assault with you, it's going to be the mini Me Too movement. Remember Austin Powers? That was a good time. Now I like Pat. Pat's such a cheap fuck. He expects gas money when you pick him up. I'm already getting the light. Now I get to blow the light. I got more people's balls to break. Oh, Michelle Conrad, everybody. Yeah. Michelle Conrad lost a lot of weight. She looks great, but now she's got more extra skin than Terrible Tim's lampshade collection. Breaking some balls. Oh, Pauline Murphy, sweet girl, Pauline. Oh, sweetest girl I know. I bet her pussy looks like a funhouse mirror. And I know, like a funhouse, it's probably handicapped accessible because Puerto Ricans have been inside it. Oh, don't clam up now, fucking softies. Oh, John Kirschner is here. John Kirsch. John Kirschner hit his first home run at 37 years old. Just goes to show you, you're never too old to try out for the Special Olympics. Oh, man, Nick Cara. Nick Cara could walk a quadriplegic. So, me and Nick Cara were... me and Nick Cara... Simmer down. Me and Nick Cara were both outed as people who find rape jokes funny. You know how hard I had to convince people that Nick and I are not friends? Oh, Ed Brown, man. I almost forgot Ed Brown, then so has the Staten Island comedy scene. Oh, man, you know what? They gotta, I actually don't hate you, but my writing partner does. Oh, my God! Oh, it's Cockle Marx! It had to happen. Oh, my God. Terrible Tim is sterile. He shoots more blanks than the Vegas shooter.
No one shoots more blanks than that motherfucker.
People don't know this, but Terrible Tim is a distinguished crisis actor. He just doesn't get a gig because there's never a shooting in Arby's.
We're working on it.
Terrible Tim, you are so fat that the only conspiracy you hate is believing it's not butter. Terrible Tim's the brother, man, but the blackest thing about him is his diabetic pinky toe. Hey, Tim, you know what's my favorite mass shooting? Sandy Hook cock!
Oh, we're gonna get one.
Oh, no, Columbine! Oh, my God! Dr. Romby! Hey, Tim, we love you. You're a staple of Staten Island. You're a Staten Island as the duck. Yeah, not funny. Not funny when the false flag's on you, brother, man. All right, guys, God bless. Enjoy.
One more time for Antonio Dorado. Don't worry, he's not going to be invited back. Don't worry about it. One more time for Antonio. Who's next? We got Ferg. All right. Well, our next comic is he's a guest of ours. He came all the way here from Saudi Arabia. Give it up for the Sheikh, Farouk Hussein, the Sheikh.
I don't make that noise. That is not true. Terrible Tim make that noise, and he's not even Muslim. Am I right? Okay, Greg and Rob, thank you for having me. You take the headphone out. Listen to me.
You had one rule: to not take the mic out of the mic stand.
Ooh. I have one rule too. Never fly into building. That is my big rule. Always honk before you fly into building. Give him a warning. Greg and Rob, you're the only twins I would never want to fly anything into, though. You are good twins. Marinara doesn't burn steel beam, you know? Marinara don't burn. I come to America to meet good people, but instead I get to meet Jabba the Hutt made out of cottage cheese. Give it up for Terrible Tim. I love Star Wars. Good movie. Give it up for 40-year-old redhead with 20-year-old tits. I mean Ed Brown, obviously. Give it up for Ed Brown. Next to another redhead is Pauline, or as I like to call her, Carrot Slop. You guys get it? It's a comedian. It's comedian joke. Also, right on the dais, I have to my friend, good man, he's serving the war. Give up to him, Sal Corsordinato. You have a baby on the way who I will most definitely make Muslim. But he won't be virgin, you know? Okay. Also, 72 virgin, a lot of joke about 72 virgin, or as Jane Pontillo like to call it, recess in school. That's what he like to call it. Also, his dating record, also 72 virgin, all 72. Blind cowboy is here, who is now blind limo driver. Give up to blind limo driver. Good job. Tim loved Michelle Conrad, but he found out her parents were crisis actor in Holocaust, so he don't love her anymore. He don't love her. Tim wanted to become a school shooter, but nobody gave him gun. Nobody would give that man a gun. Not even toy gun. Pat Haggerty here. Give it up for Pat Haggerty. Which means somewhere, there's an improv class missing its teacher. Somewhere. Pat likes to date comics so that way he can keep reusing jokes. What a great tight five, am I right? But now we move on to the man of the hour, Terrible Tim. Give it up for Terrible Tim, everybody. Terrible Tim, I want to thank you for taking on the burden of the investigation of 9/11. It is like never a new hole. The further you dig, nobody knows what the fuck going on. I love it. You take the blame off of us. Good job. Thank you. We need a mascot for 9/11, so I give you the ghost of a 9/11 past, present, and future. Terrible Tim. Much like 9/11, the implosion of Tim's life was also an inside job. It was Tim the whole time. Tim is responsible. People think Tim lives in a cave and dressed like homeless man. No. Tim lives in a home and dressed like caveman. That is the... But he is just following the footsteps of his idol, Osama bin Laden. That is his idol. All right, I'm going to end on this. Tim, you can find him on YouTube. He has a lot of video out about conspiracy. You can find him. Or you can find him at your local DMV arguing with a kiosk, saying things like, I have the right to face my accuser. And also, can I sleep here? Can I sleep here, please? I'm homeless caveman. Okay, that has been time. Thank you.
Oh, man. Farouk Hussein the Sheik, everybody. Oh, my God. My God, look, he's sweating. It's a lot of cloth. Oh, man, this next roaster, I love him a lot. He was the champion of Comedy Fight Club. He looks like he brings ecstasy. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Am I getting heckled by the fucking graphics department?
Yeah. Christ almighty.
You had to do two things. Introduce me, you didn't do it. And then you fucking heckling me.
You went up to the same fucking shit as always. Oh, man, this next guy, let's give it up for Jerry Martinez, everybody.
There you go. That's when you play the music, Joe. All right, Greg and Rob, man, let's hear it for Greg and Rob. That was awesome. Greg and Rob's mother is like a really brave woman, you know what I mean? Because she pushed out Greg, saw him, and then still decided to push out Rob, you know what I mean? Like, just go figure, right? And Greg obviously took all the nutrients in the womb. Not because you're fat, but because your brain actually fully developed. Pauline Murphy's here. Give it up for Pauline, everybody. She's awesome. Pauline has a great personality, a great set of tits, and she's a great disappointment to her parents. Pauline, you're like the best at pretending to be the biggest slut on Staten Island. You know what I mean? Just... Speaking of big sluts on Staten Island, Michelle Conrad's here. It's all about segues, all right, guys? Segues is the way to go, yeah? I actually recently met Michelle's husband. Now I know where she gets all her beatings from, you know? I'm losing papers here, Rob. You should pick that up, you autistic bastard. I don't care. I'm older. Oh, you're older? Yeah. Get out of here. No, Michelle, actually, you really do look fantastic. You've been losing a lot of weight, you know? Now you won't have to sleep with so much brown people. Speaking of brown people, Farouk is here. Farouk has a joke where he says he looks like a fat John Lovitz. It's like, dude, you look like John Lovitz as much as Gandhi looks like John Candy. You know what I mean? Like, stick to your own kind, all right? You look like Kumar. You look like Aziz Ansari. You look like that other Indian guy from Van Wilder that nobody knows his name. You know what I mean? Just stick with that. You probably do know his name, you piece. Sal Calvinado's here. All right, Sal. Sal is the host of a podcast called The Slant and the host of a rare disease that makes you age 5 years for 1 year. We just got back from Prague. a city that's almost as old as him. Which brings me to Nick Cara. Nick, you look like a fat divorced child. You look like you were married at 16, divorced at 17, and she took half of your Pokemon cards. You make audiences more uncomfortable than a Serbian film. Antonio, all right, Antonio. You know, you don't have to wear a fake penis. We already all think you're a dickhead. It's okay, you know. Pat Haggerty's here. Pat was voted the second best comedian on Staten Island. And he was also voted the first best comedian at creeping out female comedians. James Pontillo, all right, give a wave, James. There he is, all the way from the city. James Pontillo. You look like every lesbian I went to high school with. James is cool, actually. He has, like, incredible writing skills, a likable personality, and a ton of estrogen. Which brings me to Kirschner. All right. The king of kid jokes. Just, hey, I got kids, you know? You've made more kid jokes than a single mother, you piece of shit. Jesus. All right, Terrible Tim, man. Here we go. Terrible Tim. It's more like god-awful repugnant Tim, am I right? You just look like an extra from Dune. You know? Tim is obsessed with 9/11, which is his blood sugar level. And also the amount of children he's abducted. Tim believes that Sandy Hook was fake, which actually pisses off Michelle Conrad, because she likes to believe it was real, because she wishes that her children were there. Tim believes that 9/11 was done by our government, and I guess he's right. You know what I mean? I can't argue with that, you know? Good for you, Tim. He also, Tim also believes that the moon landing was fake. Right again, you know? You can't. This guy's smart, man. Let me give it to him, you know? He also believes that chemtrails are dangerous. I mean, they can't be good for us, am I right, you know? Actually, I hope you're right, Tim, so the government can catch wind of you and just kill you, like Marilyn Monroe, you piece of shit, because they killed her too, right? You know? Jesus Christ, you look like you order heroes with extra hero. You look like Alex Jones drowned in a river. Nah, but seriously, Tim, man, I love you, man. You know I'm a fan, dude. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, dude. You're a big Staten Island name, man. All right, man. Jerry Martinez. Maybe he's a little mean, but this guy's got a big heart. He's actually giving away one of his kidneys to a friend of his. Yes, he's giving away one of his kidneys. And if you look at him, he drinks a lot. Your kidneys have as many they have a lot of spots, you know? They have so many spots that Nick Cara's going to DM one of them. Let's introduce our next comedian, Nick Cara. All right, Greg and Rob Cardizone, everybody. Aren't they disgusting? Wow, they look like they should be stopping Dora the Explorer from crossing a bridge. All right. Rob is so dependent on Greg. Rob is so dependent on Greg. When Greg was born first, Rob was already trying to weigh him down. All right. Oh, thanks, Joe Romby. Fucking Nazi piece of shit. Jerry Martinez, everybody, he did great. Jerry only rapes for two reasons. One, he can't afford a date. And the other, he just wants to. All right. Yep. Bombing. Sucks. James Pontillo, everybody. Yeah, you truly are an off-putting swine-faced beta. You unfuckable jellyfish. You couldn't be more of a spineless twat if you were your decomposed mother. There we go. Oh, wow, this is going awesome. This is going great. Ed Brown, Sal Coldonado, John Kirshner, Antonio Dorado. It's like a who's he of comedy. There we go. Wow. Oh, thanks. All right, that's how you do it. Wow. Farouk Hussein. Farouk Hussein, yeah. Oh, man, he's the closest thing we have to a black guy, and we made him be a character. How's that feel, Sambo? Great job, Uncle Tom. All right, we'll get to Terrible Tim now. Terrible Tim. He's obsessed with exposing Pizzagate, which is a conspiracy where politicians fuck children. Yeah. Why do you care so much, Tim? Did they deny your application? Yes. That's great. Terrible Tim is one of the staples of Staten Island entertainment, but too bad one of those staples isn't on his stomach. Yeah. All right. You know what, Tim? You don't got to be made fun of. We should be thanking Terrible Tim.
Damn right.
That's right. Piece of shit. All right. Yep. Thank you, Terrible Tim, for telling us the science of 9/11 where even you with no schooling could tell us.
That's right.
Thank you, Terrible Tim, for showing us that all of those little Sandy Hook kids were piece of shit liars who never even died. Thank you, Terrible Tim, for showing us that what Alex Jones would be like with Asperger's.
And Tourette's.
Tim, here's a conspiracy. I look like your son. That you gave up. Why did you give me up, Tim? No?
It's not a responsible guy.
All right. Tim, you're a great guy, I guess. Thank you for letting me do this.
Oh, man. Wow.
Nick Cara, yeah, one more time.
That's a bombing that Tim could believe in.
Yeah, let's just bring up our next comic. Let's bring her up.
Yeah, let's do this.
The next comic is, she's a experienced roaster. She looks like a raggedy trans doll. Give it up for Pauline Murphy.
Fuck you guys, trans is beautiful. All right. Guys, give it up for Greg and Rob. I'm glad we all took away time from always fucking being here to fucking be here. This is great. It's fucking deja vu. Greg and Rob look like twins who tried to eat each other in the womb and then just never stopped eating. Greg and Rob were actually conceived after their dad came into a meatball parm, and then their mother breastfed while binge watching Godfather and Adam Sandler movies. Michelle Conrad's here. Yeah, Staten Island's very own aspiring Casey Anthony. Someone please check on her kids. Michelle specializes in creating dark comedy by having a half-black son who's funnier than her. He's great, honestly. She's gonna be rich one day. It's gonna be fantastic. Ed Brown, you tall drink of expired milk. Ed, which was easier to abandon? You in your pursuit of comedy or your ex-girlfriend in her pursuit of you? Oh, man. Sal Coldonado, he's a vet, so give it up for the troops, right? Thank you for your service. No thank you for your podcast. This is being streamed on it, right? That's hilarious. It's cool, though. Sal's show is called The Slant because it reflects the downward direction of momentum in his comedy career. It is what it is, man. You'll get back into it. Farouk Hussein, give it up for Farouk. He likes to pose as the chic and a straight man. Oh, man. Farouk. Oh, man. Farouk is a hummus-filled John Lovitz. I don't give a fuck. You do look like him. That's just me. He believes it isn't gay as long as he bites the pillow while facing Mecca. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I get it. No, Farouk is straight. Farouk actually tries to fuck more white women than 9/11 Widow's Fund. Fine.
And I succeeded!
I know. That's to be debated. Okay, Nick Calla! We love Nick. Nick's been doing a lot of shows on the road. He gets that from his parents because one of them's always on the run, right? The only time Nick is ever related to a woman is after he fucks her and finds out she's his cousin. We hate Florida. It's fine. Pat Haggerty. Darling Pat Haggerty. Pat Haggerty's only here because this place has soap. No. Pat is what happens when you sprinkle magic beans on your Little League's bat boy. Speaking of Little League, John Kirschner is here. John Kirschner looks like he goes to the park to buy the painkillers that Pat Haggerty steals from his mother. Here's an insider. John Kirschner, 2 Jersey hacks, and a made-up charity owner walk into a bar. We now owe all those people $500. Antonio Dorado, starting off strong. Thank you for that. Antonio Dorado got into comedy for the racism. So it's really hard when he found out he's part Arab, Jewish, and everything else. Lucky for you, your son's hair is growing much better than your comedy ever will. He's got a handsome boy. That guy fucks. It's fine. Couple more. Jerry Martinez. Fuck yeah. Jerry looks like a churro dipped in chewing tobacco. It's crazy. Like, everybody says Jerry looks like he has AIDS, but he looks like he's starving because all he does is eat ass and opioids. It's fine. Like, doesn't Jerry look like he's been in every 12-step program ever? The only time he can commit to being anonymous, though, is with his children. Now to the man of the hour, Terrible Tim. Give it up for the Hills Have Asperger's. Yeah. It makes sense that someone as obsessed with the Twin Towers would get another twin set of disasters to host this event. It's great. This is weird. This isn't a joke. The state of New York lets Tim drive a car. They let this autistic mucinix blob drive a moving vehicle. It's not okay. It's not okay. Stay away from me. It's weird. It's funny though. Like, Tim doesn't believe it's wrong when he jerks off to the dead Sandy Hook kids because they're just crisis actors, right? Those Hollywood kids know how to get fucked. No, it's horrible, Tim. The only crisis actors in your life are the people who pretend to tolerate your shit. Fine. The real Pizzagate is your fucking mouth. Stop eating. I love you. Don't die soon. Give it up for Terrible Tim. Give it up for all you guys. Bye. Woo!
One more time for Pauline Murphy. How was that?
Hey, everybody, just tip our waiter, James.
Yeah, give it up for James. Give it up for Paul.
Give it up for the manager, Paul.
Big guy.
My God.
We're just stalling because the next roaster's in the shitter.
Right. Being a shit. My cousin Russ is here. Give it up for cousin.
Yeah, I got family here. Russ, come on. Why don't you come up here?
Right.
It's too hot. It's too hot for us.
Yeah, you booked James Pontillo. He has to take a shit before he goes.
Who the fuck? And no one even knows who he is. That's the funny part.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What a delay. Oh, my God. You know, you have things planned. They don't go your way. You know? That's okay. I'm not going to blow a gasket up here. Right? This isn't exactly ruining my OCD right now. Oh, man. There he is.
All right. He's here. We only booked him because he hates Terrible Tim so much. He knows exactly who Terrible Tim is. He's on his radar, and he hates him. He can't stand him. James Montillo, everyone.
What's up?
Oh, no, take it out of the stand.
No? All right. Yeah, you got to put a sign up.
You never made the announcement. It's in the group.
No, it's not. It's not.
Be a host.
You were 30 minutes late. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
He must be from Jersey.
No.
All right.
All right. right.
James, how you? It's on the path.
Yeah. All right. I love Greg and Rob. Greg and Rob are great. Give it up for Greg and Rob. Really. Greg and Rob are my favorite set of twins, right behind the Olsen twins, the Twin Towers, the Black twins from Sister Sister, my twin brother I lost in the womb, Phil and Lil from the Rugrats, Twin Peaks. They're up there. They're good. All right, so on to Tim. Tim believes 9/11 was a conspiracy. Is that correct?
Conspiracies are only conspiracy animals.
Okay. Tim believes 9/11 was a conspiracy, despite what he just said. Tim has something in common with the Muslim hijackers. They both have a lot of experience taking down flaming hot wings. Tim's very gullible, as you can tell. He believes obviously untrue stuff.
I believe I never heard of you. Who the fuck?
Yeah. Whoa. You can't. All right.
What are you from Jersey?
No. All right.
At least the other
He's heckling me. He's heckling.
At least the other people I know. What are you fucking from Jersey?
Get him, James.
Is this thing working?
All right. What are we at? All right.
Tim, he's a funny man. He's a good roaster.
No, he's a funny man. Okay.
Yeah.
Funny man. Go ahead, funny
Well, now I don't know. I don't even know.
Go ahead, funny man. Tell your joke.
All right. So Tim believes obviously untrue stuff, like the moon landing didn't happen, 9/11 was an inside job, a woman can have a 5-inch clitoris, weird shit like that. Tim's dad was also a conspiracy theorist. Tim's just like him. He's a real paint chip off the old block. Let's see. Tim's really into conspiracies, as you know, but I keep telling him it's not a conspiracy, Tim. Women have orgasms. Let's see. Tim believes... What?
I just said ha ha.
That was good, yeah. All right. That is good. Good laugh. Tim believes the Holocaust was fake. He doesn't understand how 6 million people could be better at losing weight than him. All right, thanks.
James Pontillo catching a beating from Tim. Tim, he's a very funny man. He's an extraordinary roaster. Another hand for James. Come on.
You smacking him around.
My God. You scolded poor Pat Haggard.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Pat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scold you. It was reactionary. Guys, just don't take the microphone out of the mic stand. I'm sorry.
How many beers have you had? You're like Dean Sharton up here. That wasn't that good. Shut up.
No, he's from New York City. Don't listen to Joseph W. James's fucking Facebook comment thread. Fucking guy. He's like, oh, I didn't book Joseph W. James. No one's booked Joseph W. James in their life.
Oh, man.
I'm wrong. Oh, man. Speaking of booking,
oh, man.
I was joking.
Oh, man. You gotta,
this next.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh, man. Okay. Our next roaster. Oh, man. He has the best beard in comedy. Lisa is an extraordinary woman. Let's give it up for Sal Coronado, everybody.
Best beard in comedy. I'm not Mike Sicoli, right, John? Yeah. This roast was planned like 2 months ago, which means 2 months ago we all knew we'd have nothing better to do with our lives. I wrote a lot of these jokes like 2 hours ago. I probably should have put more work into it, but then I thought, put as much thought into this as Greg and Rob do when they get dressed. Hey, Rob, how does my shirt look? Well, your white stain's a little wrinkled. Yeah. Hey, Antonio, I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad Sarah let you abandon all the responsibility on her again. I don't know how you pull it off. You stick around to raise your kid, yet your wife still looks like a single mom on social media all the time. Yeah. Farouk Hussein. Love this guy. Come on. Yeah. Farouk is proof that not all Muslims are bad Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Farouk is proof that they fit into this country really well. Farouk is proof that you could be a Muslim and still be a grown-ass man with a dead-end job who lives with his parents.
American baby.
Yeah. Jerry Martinez, love this guy, yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry Martinez is proof that you could be all those great things an American is, and they'll still let you have kids. Jerry Martinez is proof that you could be a functioning alcoholic and still feed yourself. Yeah. But not a cat. Oh, God, Nick Cara. Nick Cara is proof that literally anybody could do comedy and they'll still book you. Yeah. Helen Keller's struggle to be a normal human being is nothing next to Nick Cara's pursuit to get laughs. Yeah. The one joke that everybody laughed at that Nick said he stole from another fucking roast. Yeah. James Pontillo, what can I really say about you, man? Yeah. You're the only one here who's not friends with anybody anywhere. Yeah. Well, James Pontillo, he's the guy behind a lot of roast battlers. I never met a comedian so willing to not take any of the glory. I guess every comedian needs a cuck. Thank you. Oh, man, Pauline Murphy, yeah. Pauline Murphy is proof that it doesn't matter how much your head resembles a potato, you could still get booked. Pauline Murphy is proof that it doesn't matter if your parents don't love you enough to buy you braces, bookers will still fuck you. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't bring it, Mason.
Ed Brown, why are you here with the other performers? I don't even know what to say with you. You had something in common with Terrible Tim. You're both obsessed with Michelle Conrad, I guess. Yeah, that was still telling you. Why it's such a surprise? Michelle Conrad, you humble me. You really do. You humble me a lot. Because Michelle has helped me realize that I could perform in Europe, open for Jim Florentine, host for Jackie the Joke Man and Rich Voss, but at the end of the day, I'm still doing shows on Staten Island with Michelle Conrad. Yeah. Oh, man. Pat Haggerty is proof that you could be in this comedy business for over 5 years and still not know what the fuck you're talking about. When I met Pat Haggerty 4 years ago, and I quote, he said, "Joe Romby is the real deal, man." Yeah. I got Terrible Tim here somewhere.
Don't forget the brother man.
Yeah, don't forget the brother man, Tim. What can I say? The only thing you're missing is a pair of bloated diabetes legs with your geriatric shoes and your Model shorts. I wrote these jokes in a papyrus leather-bound book, and just like a conspiracy theorist who's delusional in a room full of comedians, it just doesn't belong. Yeah. I was in Prague last week, you might have heard, yeah. And there was these little gold tablets outside of all these houses where all the people who lived there and didn't make it back from the Holocaust lived. And I just thought, wow, the Czech Republic went through all this trouble to lie to every one of us. Yeah, I don't know.
They fooled everybody.
Yeah, they did.
Fooled everybody.
Yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thank you.
Oh, man. Wow.
One more time for Sal Coronado.
Oh, my. No,
Tim, how you doing?
yeah.
Don't believe those Czechoslovakians. They lied to South
I'm sorry I asked.
Nobody died. It's all bullshit.
Okay. All right. We're ready for some more. Come on.
A few acts left.
A few people left. Oh, man.
This next comic, he's the third mic on the Slant Radio podcast. I'm the fourth mic. Give it up for Pat Haggerty.
Oh, yeah!
All right, I guess that makes Greg the fifth, huh? Greg's the fifth mic? Is that what you're saying? He got you. A little dig at Greg. All right, how's everybody doing? How you guys doing? Yeah. Give it up for yourselves for sitting through this bullshit. This is great. This making fun of someone you don't know in Terrible Tim. Give it up for Greg and Rob, everybody. They're putting this thing together. Greg and Rob, or as I call them, Egg and Slob. I call them that because they're both disgusting. One of them is shaped like an egg and the other's a slob. Pick which one. All right. They're both. That's the end.
They're both. All right, yeah. They always do a great job. Give it up for them. They always do a great job, except for tonight. They're not doing. This is the one night they're not doing a good job. All right, yeah, Greg around. Terrible Tim, everybody. Give it up for Terrible Tim. Yes, here he is. This guy. Terrible Tim. Yeah, we got to hear his manifesto at the top of this show. That was fun. Terrible Tim. Terrible Tim. You know what, Terrible Tim? I feel like that's too formal. I'm not going to call you Terrible Tim. I feel like we're on a first-name basis. Your first name is Terrible, right? So I'll just call you Terrible. So like that's pretty fitting. Hey, you guys want to hear a joke? This is for Terrible Tim. You guys want to hear a joke? Yeah. All right. Why is Building 6 afraid of Building 7? Because Building 7 ate 9/11. What do we got? All right, yeah. Hello, yeah, we got Jerry Martinez here, everybody. Give it up for Jerry, yes. Come on. The only person in this room scarier than Tim, Jerry Martinez.
I didn't get that last joke.
You didn't get it? Well, yeah, it's the background of the joke is that you're a crazy person. That's the main thing you need to keep it in your head. So you're a fucking nut. Oh my god.
I'm not good at numerical
Holy
jokes.
shit, Tim! What the fuck, man? Don't you want people to believe you? I mean, I don't understand. Why wouldn't you try to be more believable when you make these crazy claims? I've met other conspiracy theorists, and you all have something common with all of them in that you're terrible at arguing your point. You're
no conspiracy theorists. They're only conspiracy analysts.
I didn't use the word theory in my entire sentence. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know you said that already. You said that earlier. New stuff, Tim. New stuff.
You weren't listening.
You're a crazy person. All right.
You weren't listening because you said
Okay. What were you saying?
I said you weren't listening because you're still using the word conspiracy.
The mic doesn't work.
They were
that you're
only
using.
conspiracy analysts.
you recorded your.
Oh yeah.
They were only conspiracy analysts.
Conspiracy analysts. Conspiracy. Yes. Yeah. I never used the word theorist. You dumb shit.
We got it on tape. You did. We got it on tape.
You know what, Tim? You're wrong about everything. That's give it up for Tim, everybody. Come on, he's a piece of shit. Yes. You're.
They were only
A lot of
conspiracy analysts.
Oh, just shut up. Oh, yeah, give it up for Eddie McCabe, everybody. Eddie McCabe's here. Yeah. I call Eddie McCabe Eddie McRape. I call him that because he loves raping women. I'm kidding. He hates it. I'm kidding. He hates it. This guy hates raping women, man. Yeah. Nick Cara is here. Nick Cara, yeah. Nick Cara's comedy managed to make you feel bad for him and hate him at the same time. It's really impressive. It's very impressive. It's like, oh, he's an asshole. That's like, oh my god, he's really bad. No, I'm kidding. You're terrible. I'm kidding. John Kirschner's here, everybody. Yes, John Kirschner. There he is. Yes. Eric Cartman all grown up, everybody. He made it. Eric Cartman all grown up. You really respect the authority I have over this comedy festival. If I wear my hat like this, if I wear my hat like this, I hit home runs. Yeah, Pauline is here. Pauline, everyone. Yes, Pauline. Her nickname is Whiskey Burrito. That's one of her nicknames. Yeah, I assume that's because she takes terrible shits. I just assume. Just look at her. She takes horrible shits. She drinks all the time. It's just nasty shits she's taking. Fucking gross. Just like really like watery, but still somehow green. And like, Like, how does that happen? How does that even happen? She takes these nasty shits. Oh my God, horrible, horrifyingly bad, smelly. You're just like, it's like, you know how the worst shits are the ones that smell like food and shit. Like that's hers. That's like, it's like, oh no, it kind of smells good, but then also really bad. Like that's Pauline. That's Pauline. We got Farouk Hussein, everyone. Farouk, yes, Farouk, yes. The only reason we're allowed to be so racist, Farouk Hussein, we're like, no, look, we have a friend who's not white. It's cool. It's cool. It's okay. Yeah. Got Michelle Conrad. Yeah, Michelle Conrad. Yeah. I call her Mitch the bitch because she's awful. She's she's great. She's great. I haven't seen her in a while, actually. It's nice to see her. What do I got? Oh, all right, I just want to say this one thing. There was one. So you don't believe Sandy Hook existed, which is why I'm dressed as one of the Sandy Hook kids. One time I was told that he didn't think that Sandy Hook existed, and I thought that someone said that he didn't think that Hurricane Sandy existed. I was like, oh, come on. I saw it. I saw it happen. Like, dude, I saw the hurricane. I saw it happen. It was down the block. I saw it. I fucking saw it, man. I know that one. I know. That one I know. That one I know. All the other ones I don't know. All the other ones I don't know.
Somebody get him some.
All the other ones I don't know. All right, everybody, give it up for Greg and Rob. They're doing a great job. This is a good thing. Terrible Tim. Here you go.
Oh, man.
One more time for Patrick Haggerty.
Wow.
And Jay Miller. Give it up to Jay Miller for no reason.
Jay Miller. Pat, you did great. Pat, you did great up here, but you put someone to sleep. I don't know what happened. See, he seems like he's enjoying the show. You know, right now he's dreaming of Sandy Hook, and there's a monster in his dream. Ah, man.
Our next comic, the only thing less woke than Terrible Tim is a young John Kirschner behind the wheel of a car. Give it up for John Kirschner.
That's a fucking awesome joke. Oh, it's beautiful. Give it up for Jared Schwartz. Yeah. New comedian. Greg and Rob invited him thinking he'd bring people. You didn't fill your requirement. Man. Everybody, thank you for anybody who had any interest in the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival. This is my this is my fucking crew. This is the crew Fifth Borough Comedy Festival. And Nicara. It took me a while to tell the difference between Greg and Rob. Like seriously, like I actually for a little bit I was like, I don't want to know the difference. And then I realized they shared clothes, so I'm like, I'll never know. I'll never. Sal's here. Sal was here, which leaves a huge void in Bichetti's asshole because he's really up his asshole. Like he's riding out his terrible career, and Sal, it's never going to work out for him or you. It's Pat's here, Pat Haggerty, everybody. Give it up for him. Yeah, Pat looks like he'd be in the back of his parents' car saying, "I want ices" on the way home from anywhere. Yeah. My daughter's seen a picture with me and Pat, and she goes, "What grade is he in?" Looks like a little child. He's a toddler. Pat's a little baby. He looks like a baby. A balding baby. Yeah. Pauline Murphy, my friend, very long time friend. Pauline is still here, which is what most roommates text their friend in the morning. Pauline's still here. We have to deal with this. Get Johnny Katz to pick her up. Johnny, I'm already outside. He's already there. Yeah. I'm killing. I know. Tim's family is here. No, it's the biggest night of his life. But everyone who hates Tim is here. Yeah, they're all here. Yeah. Tim went first because, well, we did the roast wrong. Also, he might die. He might die soon. I was a little late getting here. Tim, I was a little late getting here. Because I was at a family reunion. You don't have a family. Sorry. When I was first asked to do this, I said, "How much does it pay?" They're like, "It doesn't pay anything." I'm like, "Well, if I get called in for overtime, I'll come." Right now, I'm getting paid $97 an hour to be here. every so often, Tim sends me one of his conspiracy theory analyst videos. Yeah. I tell him I don't watch them. Well, by every so often, I mean 3 times a day. And I tell him I don't watch them, which is a lie. I play them in front of my family, and we all laugh at you. People ask me, you associate yourself with Tim sometimes? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, man, he's a terrible guy. He looks like he has bodies in his basement. I said, there's no way that's true. There's no way Tim has a basement. Like, he lives in an attic. And also, he doesn't have the stamina to dig a hole or... Fucking Jay. No, seriously, but Tim definitely has family somewhere in the Midwest avoiding his phone calls. Tim, little known fact, Tim was adopted, and he's the only kid that was adopted and then put up for adoption soon after. But on a serious note, Tim, all the shit everybody's saying about Tim tonight, like all the bashing and all the, you're crazy, 9/11 really did happen, all the terrible, horrible stuff we're saying about him, aside from all that, we all mean that. There's nothing good about this. You're a terrible person. We fucking hate you, Tim. Goodbye.
One more time for John Kirschner.
Oh, man. Wow.
Let's just keep the ball rolling. We're all cock-fucking here, right? We're all cock-fucking. Are we cock-fucking people? Hell yeah, right?
Oh, my God. This next roaster, he's so big and red, he should be named Clifford. Let's give it up for Ed Brown, everybody.
Right.
I sound like the guy on the thing there. Ed Brown, you're doing great so far. I'm very impressed.
No, it's fine, Tim. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to finish. I'm so happy to see everybody here just for me. My reputation precedes me, but not as much as my gut.
Put the song back up.
I'm hearing an echo. I don't know what that is. I think the government's listening devices are getting some reverb in the ceiling. Oh, thank you. I've worked on it my whole life. Pat Haggerty, so good to see you here. Why are your sleeves rolled up? Those guns are as fake as the ones they used in San Diego. Oh no. I opened up with the heavy guns, now I got nothing. Oh.
Bring Jay Miller up.
It's not Jay's turn yet. He's not even he's not here. Oh. Look at this dais. You will all have a song eventually, I promise. Not you. Oh, goodness. Oh, Ed Brown. Oh. I was going to roast him tonight, but I put myself to sleep just writing the material. He's so bad. Oh. Michelle Conrad. There's a moon I'd like to land on. And for real this time. Oh, Pauline, you should have hired a crisis actor to steal the dog. You could. Oh. Oh, this just got depressing. On to a lighter material. So 9/11. John Kirschner, I like your tattoo. That's the Yankee Stadium, but he got so big it started out as a little league fence. It was. Who else is here? My two favorite Holocaust crisis actors. We have the German God. I don't recognize you without your striped pajamas. Tim, because I refer to myself in the third person.
Don't worry, I'm trying to pay attention.
I need to keep myself awake, right, Tim?
I'm trying to pay attention.
This is how conversations happen in my head. Kind of like these guys. They just... I won't even touch Farouk. He's just... It's too easy. Even though your people are innocent. I know the truth. I know.
Everybody do Ed Brown. Ed Brown.
Don't cheers Ed Brown. He is very boring and a terrible person. But not as terrible as I. Terrible Tim. The man, the myth. And, well, good night. God, holy...
One more time for Ed Brown.
He fucking nailed you, my God.
Tim, any comment on that?
I'm the only guy who thinks it.
Who was it?
I'm the only one who...
Ah, man. Guys, we got two more acts.
I mean, the crowd was behind Ed Brown, but I wasn't feeling it.
I loved it.
It was great. Another hand for Ed Brown.
One more time, Ed Brown. We got two more acts left.
That was amazing. We have two more roasters. That's it.
Our next roaster has two children. Michelle Conrad. Michelle Conrad's pussy is so fucking beat up that you think it dated Ray Vasquez. Give it up, everyone. Give it up.
That's my song.
There was 3 songs, though.
He has 3 songs of me. They're all the exact same song.
And the Ed Brown song.
We're all here tonight, which means that we're all terrible and we have nothing going on in life. Nobody had anything better to do? Okay. Now that I look around, it's okay. I guess I'm supposed to roast the people here, so I thought of some jokes while we were sitting here. We got Antonio Dorado is here tonight. I saw the picture of Antonio Dorado's baby, and I was like, wow, Italians really are black. Sal Cole, that one hurt. I'm sorry. I love babies. I'm sorry. I love your baby. I love your baby. Let me breastfeed him. I want to breastfeed your baby and then throw him away like I should have done with my children. They're only good for a couple of weeks. Sal Donato is here tonight. And I want to thank him for introducing heroin to my son. That's all I got for the people for the dais. But we're all here for a Terrible Tim tonight.
Be quiet.
Terrible Tim's excited. I'm very nice to Terrible Tim because I know who to be nice to. I know. I'm already very close to getting murdered. Let's not seal the deal. Raped, past tense. But in honor of Terrible Tim, I'd like to read out the names and the ages of the Sandy Hook victims. It's very serious.
Here we go.
Daniel Day-Lewis. 48. Kathy Bates, 6 months. John F. Kennedy Jr., he was there, 47 months. 47 months. He's spinning. Your brain is spinning right now. I could just see him taking his brain and attaching it to my instant message.
I'm just trying to figure out the spit. What is this?
That was it. It wasn't much. That was it. Yeah, they're supposed to be actors. Crisis actors.
You gotta read 23 more names?
No, that was it. 2. Is that it? Is that the name? I don't know. Terrible Tim wrote a song about my tits.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
Tim, my tits are an conspiracy.
Show us your kids.
They're real.
Show us your kids.
I believe him. I believe that.
Terrible Tim believes something. And it's my tits. God damn it. This is my life. Terrible Tim did write a song about my tits because he was happy to learn that there was someone on Staten Island with bigger tits than him.
Take off your top so I know for sure, though.
And that just goes to show you all men are fucking creeps. Whether or not they're conspiracy theorists. Oh, realists? Activists? What do you call it? Jewish? I don't know. Guys, Terrible Tim knows for a fact that the Sandy Hook massacre was staged.
They sang at the 2013 Super Bowl.
That's right.
That's right, clearly, because this whole thing was this giant staged play, and they were like, you know what? There's already like a bunch of truthers. Let me just have them sing at the Super Bowl because that makes sense.
Nobody watches that.
Right? Yeah, we got to keep it cool.
You didn't watch the movie.
No, I didn't watch the movie Terrible Tim, and I didn't watch the Super Bowl, and I don't watch your mass play screeds. But no, Terrible Tim knows that it's fake because a couple of weeks after the shooting, he drove up to Connecticut and molested every last one of those Sandy Hook kids.
Someone had to finish the job.
That's right. He made all those kids suck on his titties. Terrible Tim is, he's similar to the film maker Michael Moore. Except Terrible Tim can't afford hot dogs. Thank you.
I love a good hot dog. Good hot dog.
Hot dog jokes are hard to come by. Terrible Tim is like Russ Gonzarelli over here. But only if Russ Gonzarelli had been exposed to Agent Orange.
Gonzarelli. I love it.
What? A niche? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm thinking of Knish. I don't even get it. I'm like, I'm just hungry. I'm still fat. I'm like, what? I just want a Knish. But thank you guys. This was weird. I just want to say one quick thing. Thank you. One quick thing, Craig and Rob. You guys are babies that didn't live their full potential in the womb. So let's all give it up for them. Because rip. And then just one I'm kidding. Terrible Tim, he's really not that terrible. You know, he's not that bad of a guy. If he saw like a kitten on the side of the road, he'd pick up that kitten, fuck it, rape it, and eat it. Thank you guys. Good night.
Oh, man. Wow.
Michelle Conrad.
Oh, my God.
What's Russell Gonzarelli? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that, no idea what that is. Guys, we're ready for our last roaster of the night. It's a special guest.
This is a surprise.
It's a big surprise. Let's get loud. Let's get loud for our last roaster of the night. This guy has a rivalry with Terrible Tim that dates back centuries, from what I understand. Give it up for Jay Miller.
Represent. What can you say about Tim that hasn't already been overheard at the methadone clinic? I didn't know you could get fetal alcohol syndrome in your 40s. Sure, I've told that joke before, but you've been singing the same songs for 30 years, so go fuck yourself. Tim's had a rough life. It started early when he had to find a new home after Geraldo had Willowbrook shut down. And look at how he is dressed. I mean, he is always wearing jogging pants. Is there any more ironic name of clothing for you than jogging pants? What else are you wearing? Your healthy eating shirt and dating shoes? He also wears all his sneakers with Velcro straps. Are you too dumb to tie a knot or too fat to reach your feet? Which one is that? Who dresses you? You look like a student who just threw up all over his clothes, and now they're just wearing whatever clothes the nurse had in her office. So those are just some classic roast jokes. I'm going to change the tone a little bit. Because I don't know if you guys know, Tim has written like over a dozen songs about me. How many? 10? 10 songs. All those songs are about me eating cum and piss and shit. And also how I have homosexual toilet sex. And I feel like tonight we have gained some like sympathy for him. And like Tim has had a rough life, all right? He had close friends who died. He lost his house during Hurricane Sandy. But the sympathy we're building for him tonight, I don't like it. And I want to make a case of why he is a real, genuine piece of shit. Now, he's a very private person, but I did some digging on Tim.
That scares the shit out of me. You know shit about me.
Oh, get ready, because I got some dirt on you.
He knows shit about me that I don't even know, that no one should know.
I found some dirt on him, and I know we usually find dirt onto his clothes, but I found dirt in the place you're very familiar with, the internet. Guys, this is a true fact, and I hope it blows your mind as much as it blew my mind. Tim had an uncle here on Staten Island who got hit by a car
on Bay Street, down on Bay Street. He was hit by a car.
It was on Midland Avenue.
Oh, Midland.
Yep.
He was on Midland.
J. Mill, you actually did this research.
And
it's insane.
He got paralyzed, right? And he sued the driver. Unfortunately, they won the case, but his uncle passed away. So the settlement went to his only close next of kin, which was Timothy Sinsheimer, who won a settlement of $600,000. Now, we always thought he was poor because he looks like an autistic fifth grader dressed him, but he's fucking richer than all of us.
J. Miller, seriously, J. Miller, let me just say, seriously, he must have got like one of his gay entertainment.
What do you do?
How the hell?
Tim, what do you do with your money? I mean, do you pay to fuck girls? I know you're obsessed with my sex life. I want to know what you've done with girls. And I think we all know the only base you've ever been to, free base. J.
Miller, this is
people want to know why I don't like Tim, and it's mostly because he's an internet troll. He's not a real troll because he's too fat to fit under a bridge.
But this board is on sick. This guy had to spend money to find out shit about me. This is an upset.
Guys, he's always been a Staten Island creep. Back in the
9/11,
I missed what, guys, he's not up here tonight, but please pay respect for one of the real Staten Island legends, Mr. Joe Romney Jr.
J. Miller, this is like...
So Tim has always been a Staten Island creep. Back in the 80s, he was known as Crapsy. It's a stupid joke.
All right, now you're making stuff.
Here's another thing about him that I don't know if you guys know. He used to invite high school kids over his house to suck nitrous oxide and watch videos of people killing themselves. He was like 35 years old, giving drugs to 15-year-old boys and girls. Yeah, it's trying. Again, I'm just trying to point out that he's a piece of shit.
I'm good.
Now, I'm not saying he ever touched any of them sexually. He's like our very own, like Michael Jackson. He's like a weird drug addict freak who wrote some good songs in the 80s, and hopefully he'll be dead soon. So. But how weird is it that he's almost 40 years old giving nitrous oxide to 15-year-olds? Speaking of gassing children, he also doesn't believe in the Holocaust. So. Tim believes in every conspiracy theory. He thinks the government is keeping things from us. Is the government also keeping salads from you? Tim says 9/11's an inside job, which is ironic because he hasn't had an inside or an outside job in years. The real question in 9/11 is not how those buildings came down, but how you managed to stay up.
Jay Miller, this is shocking. This guy actually spent money and did opposition research.
Guys, he believes that Sandy Hook was fake. By the way, a Sandy Hook is what he calls it when he fingers himself at the beach. That's He thinks a bunch of actors, right, raised a fake child for 7 years just so they could be fake murdered for the diabolical plan of what? Like, I feel like you still haven't figured out that part yet, you fucking moron. These families have their fucking 7-year-old kid murdered, and then they gotta go on the internet to see your fat fucking face tell them that they're a liar. Why? Because someone sneezed during an interview? You fucking dumb fat fuck. Piece of shit.
Oh, Jay, it was a gun control operation.
By the way, a crisis actress is what I'd call any girl who ever fucked you. So. He thinks the Las Vegas massacre wasn't real, which kind of makes sense because it's hard to believe that many people would like country music. But, Las Vegas is where the house always wins. Well, with Tim, the house doesn't always win, especially his house against Hurricane Sandy. But let's get to some of Tim's songs. Tim has wrote 10 songs about me, and he celebrates after each song by gaining 30 pounds. So that's nice. Terrible Tim wrote a song about force fucking Nancy Richards. Then he played that song for 20 years straight, aired it on television so our family and students could see it. This is not a joke. Again, I'm trying to point out what a piece of shit he is.
That is shocking stuff there. This guy actually hired like a gay detective.
Because, you know, he wrote a song about Ingrid Michaelson and put it on CTV. When she heard about it, she got her lawyers involved, and that song disappeared faster than your uncle trying to cross Midland Avenue.
Jay Miller, this is sickness. He
wrote a song about his friend, Brother Man Bill. He died of a heart attack. He wrote a song about Brian Westler. He was hit by a car and killed. The real conspiracy is why the only people close to you all die. Wait.
We got to get closer.
Wait. Everyone close to you dies. That's why you don't get close to anyone. Tim, you're afraid if you get close to someone, they're going to get ran over. So you close yourself off and you live in this drug-induced haze and obsess yourself with conspiracy theories to avoid relationships with people.
Jay Miller,
no, guys, listen. No, guys, listen. Listen, Tim is a sad, lonely man. He's 57 years old. Both his parents are dead. His only family is a brother who lives in Scotland, and he doesn't talk to him. He can't get a job or a girl or a friend. But maybe if you stop being so homophobic and misogynistic and hateful, and maybe start putting some love into the world, maybe people will start giving love back to you.
Jay Miller, there's something seriously wrong.
But that person will probably get murdered by a car also. So, hey guys, thank you for having me. He's a piece of shit.
In all seriousness, let me just say, in all seriousness, there's something seriously wrong with Jay Miller.
No, come on, no one's wrong with Jay Miller. Let's give it up for him one more time. That was there.
Oh my God.
Jay brought up Nancy Richards could not be here tonight. She did send me something. It was a message for Tim. I'm going to read it for you. Dear Tim, congrats on finally getting all the attention you don't deserve. I can't be there because I'm taking a doo-doo. After that, I'm going to take my kazoo and play a benefit for Sandy Hook victims and give all the money in your honor. Why? Because it happened. Ya heard. It's Nancy Richards, everybody. Thank you for...
Jay Miller, that was so fucking weird. You should go see a psychiatrist or something, man. Who the fuck is...
Guys, hold on, but Tim, you're going to have the opportunity to speak. We're going to bring Tim up in a second. Just a reminder, the Fifth Dollar Comedy Festival is between September 12th and September 16th. We have 3 shows here, right? What are the 3?
September 13th, 14th, and the 16th. All 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock shows. Please come down.
Come out and see them. And also, later on this month, for August 24th, we have a show here. It's the 98th Comedy Classic.
Yeah.
98th annual. You see all like your regulars here. Guys, let's hear it from the big guy, the man we all came here to see.
I just want to say there's something seriously wrong with Jay Miller.
Let's get over Terrible Tim, everyone.
Why would you dig that deeply into somebody's life? There's something seriously wrong with you, Jay Miller. That's really fucked up. On the real, man, that was really on the real. That was really fucked up. That was really fucked up. I don't dig into people's personal lives like that. People's personal life is their personal life. That was extremely wrong. That was sick and wrong, man.
Tell people their kids weren't really killed.
Everyone, that was the show, everybody. Oh, my God. One more hand for Terrible Tim. He did come out. He was a good sport. Okay. We'll see you next week. See you August 24th. Okay, thank you for listening. That was the show. Good night, everybody.